Hello, good afternoon everybody. How are you today? Oh, look how many we've got here. Okay, so on YouTube we have Wendy and Dorothy and Maria and Carol and June and Shelley and Susan and Sally and Margaret and Janet and Joanna and Marie. Hello. And on Facebook, hi Stephanie. Oh, and Tracy and Kirsty. Here we go. So I hope you're all okay. Our church bells are a bit slow. They're just dinging 4 now and we're a minute past. Well, there you go. Hi Julie, hi Kirsty, Tracy, hello, Solveig, hello from Norway, and Bev and Eilish, hello. Hi Kathy, hi Bernadette, hi Pam. Spent a whole hour doing this, couldn't we? We're not making anything today, but I've got lots to show you. And hello Diane in Massachusetts, how are you? Hi Kimberly. And Dominica, nice to see you too, and Elizabeth and Pam and Chrissy. Ain't we busy? Am I up to date on Facebook? Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Jill and Sue and Mandy and Janet and Susan and Jan and Sarah. Everything is very well at short hours. Thank you very much, Sarah. Hi Leslie, hi Jane, hi Karen, hi Anne, and Letitia, hello, and Alison from, oh hang on a minute, Amhertsburg, Ontario in Canada. Who else is in Ontario? Brian. Is it Brian? No, Brian's in Ohio. Oh, got somebody else in Ontario. Can't remember. Thank you very much, Angela. So it was okay, Kathy. Didn't see too much of it, to be honest. Looks like a gnome day. I'm going to show you some excerpts of my gnome book in a bit. We've got them on order. Nice sunny afternoon. I just made Kim sit out in the rain because I said it's going to finish soon, because it's really sunny and we just started raining, and so we're not going in, we're going to stay out in the rain because it'll go soon. So it may look a little bit wet, but it's nice and warm anyway, isn't it? Hi Barbara, June, hello, love Seamless Sunday. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, June. Next one is the 2nd of July. They're doing them every 8 weeks now. Give me time to get over the last one, a bit exhausting. Just gone cold again in Sharp. Oh, so I'm quite getting used to this warmer weather. I'm thinking I'm on holiday all the time. I'm fine, thank you very much, Daisy. Hello, Katrina in Florida, and Diane, hello to you. And Stephanie got a parcel yesterday. Love the Maddie book. Oh, I'm glad you like that. Thank you. Share pictures, won't you? Hi, Sarah and Sylvia. Thank you, Sarah. Treated myself this morning. Went shopping. Well, I went to a shop. That's not really shopping, is it? Shopping's not like it used to be. Hello, Ravina and Barbara and Violet and Sue. Now then, who's got a birthday today? Anybody's birthday today? Heather Prangley, are you watching? If you are, happy birthday to you. Can't sing because they'll strike me off Facebook, and I'm not very good at it anyway. But I hope you're having a lovely day today, and I think you have a very thoughtful son. So I'm hoping you pick this up. So come and let me know if you're there, and just say, you know, got the message, thank you. And if you're watching later on, if you're not watching live now, I'm sure we're going to have lots of happy birthdays coming your way today. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're going to have a glass of plonk and a birthday cake and blow out a candle and have a jolly nice day today. So that's Heather Prangley. Happy birthday to you. Oh, right, okay. Jilly, worked out why I made mistakes in blocking month. I used some of the fabric colours wrong. It's because the colour chart doesn't run in number order. Oh, okay. I need to double check on that, Jilly. I didn't write the instructions for that one, but I haven't heard anybody else having a problem with it. But thank you for drawing that to attention. Well, shall have a look at that one. Hi, Janet. Jean's getting a down. Oh, Erica's son's birthday today as well. Carla's tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Hi, Dawn and Stephanie. Hello. Sarah says happy birthday, Heather. Oh, Bobbin's not here. She's getting a bit jealous of the chickens. They're jumping up on the chairs and table and everything. She's getting a bit worried about that. But Ruby, Coco, Walkies. Oops. Hello from Luxembourg. Couture Moonshine. That's a good name. Hi, Helen, Vanessa. Hello. Off to Glastonbury's Jennifer. Love Alistair and Create and Craft. He's actually a really interesting guy to talk to. He's got quite a history in his career. Right, okay. Shall we show you stuff? Is Heather here? Well, if she's not, she'll be watching later on, I'm sure. We have a new bag pattern for you, just gone on the website today. So it's not a kit that includes all of the fabric. You will have the handles, pattern and instructions. So you choose your own fabric. You will also need, what have I got in there? A bit of bubble wrap. Let me take that out. You will also need interfacing such as H640. You'll need 2 buttons to cover. You will need outer fabric and lining fabric and a magnetic snap and wet fabric glue. Because I've glued this, I have made a video and it is on YouTube right now, so it has to make it. So I'll just switch myself off there. That's a silly thing to do. I do explain in the video that you can sew this if you prefer not to glue, but you will have a stitch line across here, right? But I've glued that and I think that's absolutely fine, and it's really strong and it's really stable, and I've used HT2 glue to do that, and I've glued the button on as well. But if you prefer to hand sew, then you can do. I do explain that you can maybe sew underneath here so you don't go all the way through, but you will need a line of stitching underneath the handle to hold it in place. And I do suggest you glue this handle to the top, otherwise it's going to move around, it'll go from side to side. So glue of some sort to glue the handle to the top there. Now, as we look on the inside, it fastens with a magnetic snap. We should have these back in stock today, later on. And there's a flat pocket, a patch pocket on the inside. You could add more of those if you like. As an extra, if you wanted to make a shoulder strap, then do feel free. And the clips, I love these, aren't they fabulous? These are now available on the website separately. So the bag hasn't really been designed to work with a handle, with a strap, sorry. But if you wanted to make it with a strap, then I shall leave that entirely up to you. So these aren't included in the kit, they're an extra. But I do explain in the instructions how to make, not in the video, but how to make a strap if you prefer to have a shoulder strap, because the handle isn't one of those that you can put your arm through. It's a proper handbag handle. But if you do prefer to kind of sling it over your shoulder, then that's an alternative for you. So we do have these on the website. We're going to sell out of those really quickly. We will be getting more back in again, hopefully by Saturday. The handles, when these sell out, Kim's got more on order. So they should be here in around about a month's time, but we do have a lot of stock of these at the moment. So again, you will have the handles, 2 handles, and they're bamboo and rattan as well, and they're not plastic, because they're all very slightly different, but they're really good solid handles. So the bag pattern, Carol can't remember, £14.99. £14.99 you'll have 2 pattern pieces and the instructions and 2 handles. Okay, so you need to go to debbieshawsewing.com. Don't forget, if you're a Half Yard Club member, you'll get your 10% discount on that as well. Military jets have finished interfering with the live feed. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever been interfered with by military jets before. That's a first. Tracy, it's £14.99. And it is a really simple bag. So I've made this one with the Lynette Anderson backing fabric. You know, I said to you before, we've got this backing fabric on the website that is, I think it's designed for the back of quilts. Why put it on the back of quilts? This is extra wide. It's 150 centimetres wide. I can't remember. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 270 centimetres wide. It's almost 3 metres in width. I can't remember how much it is, but if you just put extra wide into the website, then it'll come up. And there's a blue option to it as well. I've also made the bag out of the Aztec grey fabric, and I've used the Highland lilac as lining fabric and as bias binding. You will need to make your bias binding on the bias because it goes around a curve, and you'll also need a couple of buttons to cover as well. Nice thing about this is that it doesn't matter that the buttons are exactly the same size. These actually aren't. They're very slightly different, and what they look like. So if you've got buttons in your stash that you don't like or you're not going to use, then that would make a nice button there. Thank you, Sarah. She's just put the link on the website for us. Right, please can anyone help? Been searching for metal snap studs to use without the tool. Cams, K-A-M, Eleanor. Cam snaps, they're called. We don't have them on the website without the tool, I don't think. Hi Leanna, bobbin's fine, thank you. Watching from staff room desk. Free now, how much is the bag? About £14.99, Carol, including the handles. It's not just the pattern on its own, it's including the handles. I think I've answered that already. I'd rather have something smaller. How do you do that? Oh, how small does it need to be, Katrina? I don't know. Would it fit in there? I would imagine a fold-away cane would fit in there quite nicely. Stephanie's not allowed to order anything until I get back from my anniversary for a few days away. What's that behind your right shoulder with the pointy hat on? This one. That's Eek. That's one of the gnomes from my gnome book. I'll show you in just a second. And right, okay, so that's that style of bag. Thank you, Sarah. I did make another one as well. I haven't done the instructions for that, but just to show you, you don't have to make exactly that bag. It does come with the instructions. They're not separate. You can't buy the handles on their own. But if you did want to make something a little bit different, then that's just a different idea for you. So that's maybe something that you could do. Oh, these are the snaps, by the way. They're quite big. They're about 3 centimetres long. These are 20 centimetres, so they're less than an inch. And there's 2 D-rings included as well. So they're really nice. They're quite statement pieces. They're really nice quality. So if you did want to go for those, then just add those to your order. Can you see the canvas one? Let me scoot back. Scooting. Sarah, scooting for you. And that's the canvas one. Could get up and walk. Can't be bothered. So that's that. And again on the inside I put a divider down that one. You could add another pocket. If you're going to go for this fabric, you've got plenty to do that, so you could put one on the other side as well. And that's that. And again that's all actually glued together. Don't have a problem with gluing it. Everything doesn't have to be sewn. If you want to sew, you will see stitches across the top there. So I hope you like it. That comes in 2 colours as well. There's a bright colour of that Aztec fabric too. Do we, Laura? Oh, we have the plastic snaps without the tool. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they just came with the tool. So have a look on our website, debbieshawsewing.com. But if you just put it, I think it might be under poppers. Poppers or snaps. Can't remember. Oh, Rita, hello. Oh no, we have to replace the roof on our house, and credit cards and purchases have been deemed off limits until further notice. Oh no, Rita, no. You work your way around it. You work out that. Oh, the swivel caps are out. Oh, right, okay. Jane, we will have some more back in again on Friday afternoon. We're going to the wholesalers on Friday morning. So that we will get those back again. Might get a few colours. Might get a couple of colours in those as well. Right, these gnomes. I can't show you the gnome book, but I can show you the proof. But I thought you might find this quite interesting anyway, because it's all part of the process of writing a book. All of the gnomes here are from my Sewn Gnomes book, which is due out August, but I think it might come in on the 27th of July. And I haven't been told that it's exclusive to Create and Craft. I'm just going to send them out when they arrive. There are, I can't remember how many gnomes there are. Basically, you've got 2 bodies, a large one and a small one. And then there's lots of different ways of creating so many different gnomes, and they've all got quite cute names. So the 2 at the top over here, the fairy ones are Ding and Dong. They've both got bells on their hats. The one with the rabbit ears is Bugs, and the toadstool is Fungus. That's Tatty, she's a scarecrow, and she's actually got rattan plaits. And then Eek is the witch. That is Noel in his red outfit, looks a bit like Santa Claus. The snowman one is called Cold with a K, which is Swedish for cold, and these 2 are Flora and Fauna. There's also Ahoy, who's a pirate, and Moss, who's a forest gnome, but they've gone off to a book show at the moment. The bag, Carol, yes, there is a video. It's on Create and Craft already. So when I haven't got the actual book, haven't even got the samples through yet, but when everything's kind of being approved, this is what you get sent. So this is my proof. So I can give you a quick flick through. They're all kind of out of context, so but you'll get an idea of the way that it works. So that's Moss. Here's one that I haven't got here. And sorry, it's not Ahoy. Oh, Hearty. No, I called him Ahoy. Oh well, he's called Hearty now, and he's a little bit of a Jack Sparrow with his earring and his plaits and everything. So there's materials and tools. We will try and get some felt bundles in nearer the time. Hands and feet, you can swap them around. So you know, if you wanted to put, they've got dirty toenails as well. If you wanted to make a gnome with different things to what I have, then you can add noses, and I've got 2 different sizes of noses. We've got freckles and rosy noses, and there's mittens. That's the whole Motley Crew look. That's all of the gnomes that you can make, but again, you can swap them. So if you wanted to put those feet onto Hearty, then you can do. These are pot gnomes, so they don't have arms and legs, but if you wanted to take them out of the pot and add some feet or some boots, then that's up to you again. Funny, aren't they? Flora's got a bee on a hat. A bee in a bonnet, you could say. And that's Fungus. So all of your making up instructions. I love these little boots. That's Tatty. And Moss, who I haven't got. So he's a forest gnome. He lives in the undergrowth, and if he sees a rabbit, he rings his little bell to warn the other gnomes. And Cold is a snow gnome, or Gnome, I've called them, who keeps warm with his large hat and scarf. So they've all got a bit of a story. Ding and Dong are ringing fairies. Ding twinkles her purple garb, and Dong is radiant with his golden hat. So the things in red are, so this is a proof, these are things that need looking at, so it's not going to be the actual finished book. So somebody's questioned the measurements of the hat there. So this is, I think you might like to see this, it's just part of the process of writing a book. There's Eek, and show you how to make the spiders for that as well. And Flora and Fauna, they're cheeky pot gnomes who proudly wear flowers for hats. Together they make a handsome couple. Fauna has a sunflower, and Flora has a daisy that attracts the bees, as you can see. And again, just yellow stuff is stuff for me. So there's Hearty. Hearty is a cheeky pirate who sails the 7 seas looking for treasure. He has luscious hair plaited to one side and a very fashionable earring. So you can see how he looks there on his desert island with his treasure. And that's Bugs. Bugs is celebrating springtime with his bunny ears, headband and whiskers, and he's all dressed up with a bow in his beard. Oh look, he's got a little bow in his beard, and a pom-pom on his hat. So all of your measurements, there's your templates in the back, and that's basically the book. Yes, it is low, it's all photographed by Gary, and it is nice, isn't it, Debbie, listening to the birds singing. Now the rain's gone, they've all come out. Looks like a fun book to add to our project library. I had so much fun making this book. It was one that we only decided to do about a year ago, and it was very much, do you think you can make a book on sewing gnomes? And this was maybe May, by September. Yes, I can. So this is all actually finished from me by September, and it will be out. See, that's how long it takes. It'll be out, I think it's August. If we can get them in beforehand, then I will do. So we have them on pre-order. How tall are the gnomes? And if we can get them out to you before, then we will do. Let me just have a look how tall these are. Oh no, that's beards. The gnomes. Finished size. Where's my finished size? Can't find it offhand. For instance, we have, let's have a look at Tatty. So Tatty is one of the large bodies and Fungus is one of the small bodies. So they're about, I don't know, sitting down that'd be about 8 inches, I would say. But it depends what you do with them. So she's got quite long legs, but again, you could put feet on her or just the boots. Who's just got, like Ding and Dong have just got boots stuck to their bodies. So that makes them a little bit shorter. So that's Tatty, look. So she's got a little skirt on, which is frayed and tied at the waist with a piece of string. And this is supposed to be all ratty and tatty. And she's got these little boots on that have got patches on them. And her hair, I've used rattan. And she's got patches on her hat. And this is meant to be untidy because she's a scarecrow at the end of the day. So that's her. And they've all got weights in their bottoms as well. So they sit nicely. They are meant as ornaments. I wouldn't have these as toys. That's certainly a little bit spiky to play with as a toy, but they do make nice ornaments. There's Fungus. So he's actually got stitches on the inside of his hat, and he's got his little bunting, his toadstool bunting. He's got dirty toenails, and he's wearing a gown with long sleeves. He's even got dirty fingernails. But again, you can interchange them. So if you wanted to make like the Fungus into a pot gnome, and just sit him in a plant pot like Flora and where have they gone? Flora and Fauna, then you can do. You don't have to make them exactly the same as I've made here. Oh, hi Heather. Yeah, glad you're having a happy birthday. What a lovely son you have. That was very thoughtful of him. Tracy's loving the book already. The link for the bag pattern. Have a look on. Oh, look, scroll up, Carol, because Sarah put a link on there at the beginning of this do. The link located with the bag pattern. Carol, are you on both ones? Carol is just Carol Backers. Oh, if you go to debbieshawsewing.com and go to new arrivals, then there's a link there. Or if you have a look on my YouTube channel while you're there on YouTube, up you go. Then you sit on there. I did put a link underneath the video for the bag. Hello Nancy, she can't wait for the book. Sylv loves the gnomes. Hello Jacqueline in Alabama. Oh hello, welcome along. Sarah says I can see these all sitting in my storage boxes and shelves in my sewing room. They've been sat in my sewing room since last September. I've got quite a high shelf above my PCs and they've all sat in a row there. And I love them. I love all of them. I had so much fun making them. I hope you do too. 45. Oh, here we go. June's on a mission again. How many thumbs up can we get on YouTube? We've only got 45 at the moment. We had over 400 last time, didn't we? Linda loves Tatty. Violet loves Tatty. Oh, thank you, Violet. It is I think it's $10.99 book. So it's one of the least expensive of my books. And again, if you want anything personally signed, when you place your order, if you order, it'll have to be an order on its own for that book. You can't add anything else to it, unfortunately. So it'll be a pre-order. We'll get them out as soon as we can, end of July, beginning of August. And there is a comments box when you go, customer comments, when you go to checkout. So if you want it signing to somebody particular, then do let me know and I'll make sure that then that is actually signed. Thank you, June. Oh, right, okay, you're on Facebook and on YouTube, Carol. Hopefully you'll find the link now. June's got the book on pre-order with Search Press. It's on pre-order with Search Press and it is on pre-order with Amazon as well, and it will be on Create and Craft. If you want them personally signing, then you'll need to order from me. If you don't mind just a signature, then Create and Craft will have them signed. If you order from Search Press or Amazon, they won't be signed, but if you're a Create and Craft Club member, you can still get 30% discount on any of my books on the Search Press website. So if you're not bothered about a signature, that's going to be the most affordable way to go. The canvas bag behind me. This one, Amanda. I'm not standing up because my skirt doesn't match my top. I only changed my top when I came down here, didn't get changed completely. That's the canvas one. So it doesn't undo, that's all glued down. Fastens with a magnetic snap. 2 pockets on the inside, add another 2 if you want to. but I think it's just a nice, sweet, different little bag. And again, if you wanted to add a strap to the side, that is in the instruction as well. So I hope that's helped Amanda. Oh, thank you, Olive. Stephanie says, my daughter thinks the gnomes are cute. She says she wants a Debbie gnome. What would a Debbie gnome look like? Have to have a sewing machine on it somewhere, wouldn't it? Or needles and pins stuck into it, I suppose. Right, I have promised a couple of books. Oh, itchy nose. So I don't have samples of the next book. I don't have a copy of the next book because it's not out until, it says September on Amazon and Searchpress, but we've actually got a show booked in August, so it is going to come in early, so hopefully it'll come in early. Could you widen the opening, use elastic? Don't see why not, Christine. I think that would work. And it's a journal. Now this is something that myself and Searchpress have never actually done before, so this is something quite special. The cover won't be exactly the same as this. This is again the proof that I get sent before it goes to print. So there will be highlighted things in here that I need to look at and check and go back over again. I don't know why that's in there. That shouldn't be in there. Okay. But the idea with the journal is that over half of this is full of information. So there will be explaining different types of fabric and needle sizes and thread weights and quilting terms and dressmaking terms and how to measure yourself and all of that kind of thing. Like a book of resources for any genre of sewing, bag making, homewares, curtains, blinds, anything like that. How to measure your windows for curtains. So it's very general across the board, all different types of sewing. There's also plenty of space in here for you to make notes. So the idea is you fill it up, you scribble all over it, you draw pictures, you fill it full of your own clips and pictures and inspiration and notes and really use it like a diary. I've got one already that I've almost filled up. So this is it. It's a half-yard product. The cover is actually the same as the one that we have on, if you have a look on Amazon, they've got a flick through of it. So it'll be squarer, but it'll look pretty much the same. And it's that size, that's the size of the journal, how it's going to be. But it's going to be a nice thick hardback book, and it's got an elastic round it so that you can hold the pages back as well. So I'll just give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So you've got introduction how to use the journal, and lots of pages for you, what your intentions are, starting your intentions. So write down your goals opposite so you don't forget. Give yourself a well-deserved pat on the back when you've achieved each one of them. Remember, nobody was born an expert. We've all practiced and failed before succeeding, and there will always be new things to learn. So look back through this journal in 12 months' time and see how far you've come. Then save it and revisit each year and compare your journals and journey over the years. You'll be amazed at what you've accomplished. Well done from me to the future you. So I like to think this is something that we're kind of going to do together. So this is all of the measurements that you're going to take yourselves. There's a few ditties in here as well. Something to cheer you up, an explanation of different types of fabric, interfacings and linings, fabrics that are special to you. So that's your fabric stash. You can put swatches in there, where you bought it from, how much you paid for it, your wish list. Do I need more fabric? And there's another ditty. So there's needles, threads, zips, all explained, measuring tools, sewing machine stitches, your machine settings. There's a colour wheel and how to use that as well. That's really interesting. Colour combinations of things that go together, project planning. There are more pages than this. Obviously, we're not going to put together all of the pages for you to fill in because that would be just a whole load of paper. A mending section, sewing references, still need to do that, and hand sewing, mending ideas, different pre-cuts, what sizes they are, dressmaking tips, dressmaking fabric, how to measure yourself, and a space for you to write down your measurements, bags, pillows, sewing glossary, abbreviations, there's jargon, there's places for you to write notes of things that you've accomplished and things that you want to, all in one book. So again, we've got it on pre-order. It is on pre-order. Thank you, Sarah. She's just put the link on Facebook. It is available to pre-order on Amazon and on the Search Press website as well. But again, if you want me to sign it for you, that needs to be on my website. It's £15.99. It's quite a thick book, and again, it's got a hardcover. But I'm so excited about this. That looks. Oh, thank you, Carol. Available by Amazon in August. I'm not sure, Elsie. At the moment, they got it at the end of September, so I'm not sure when it's going to be released to Amazon. I don't have anything to do with kind of distribution of the book or anything like that. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad you like them. Oh, it's Mother's Day in Mexico. Happy Mother's Day, Alicia, and anybody else that's in Mexico. Anne says, "Wow." Sarah loves it. It's a hardback. Yeah, because I think when you filled it, I'm kind of thinking we might have another volume and do it all over again, so you can have your own collection, so that you can look back in 12 months' time, or 2 years' time, or 10 years' time, and just say, "Oh, I remember that. I remember doing that, and I learnt this." And so, yeah, you can plan out 20 of your own sewing projects with space to write notes in, and fix fabric swatches. Keep your measurements and project planning notes in one place. There's wish lists, reminders, doodles, sketches. Keep tabs what's in your stash. And keep track of your sewing adventures with a year's worth of monthly planners. And what I would like to see is broken spines on this, and well-worn corners, and lots of scribblings in there as well, because that's the whole idea. It's not a coffee table book that you're just going to look at every now and again. You get involved with this, and we both do. I'm kind of hoping that I'm on your sewing journey with you there. Am I going to keep a journal? Already do. I've got one very similar to this, which is practically full at the moment. Can't wait for it to come out, says Andrew. Thank you. A journal is relaxing, I think, Carol Holly. Carol, too. I agree with you on that one. And Sarah says, we could tell you got excited about it. Your voice got higher and you spoke faster. Did I start talking so that only dogs could hear me for a second? Oh, see you Saturday, Pamela. See you Saturday. Thank you. Did you finish the back wing top? No, I didn't, Pam. I never did finish it. It needs an expandable spine. That would have been a good idea, Laura. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, this originally, when we talked about it, it was going to be a £20 book, but they've got it down to £15.99, which I think is amazing. So really, really excited about that one. Can't wait for that one to come out. Anyway, what else have we got? Available on Amazon in August. Oh, Elsie, I'm not sure. They've got it on the end of September at the moment. I don't know how that works. Who have I missed? The journal will become essential in my sewing room. I'd like it to be a reference, not just for all of the things that I put in it, but the things that you've put in it as well. You know, if you do have favourite fabrics, or just writing down where you buy things from and how much you paid. Jean's going to pre-order it. Thank you. Again, you can pre-order from me. You can pre-order from Search Press. So if you want to take advantage of the 30% discount for club members, you can pre-order there. And it is available from Amazon as well. All at the same price, all at £15.99. You do, oh gosh, you do, Sarah. You are eagle-eyed. We do have iron cases on the website right now. These are for the Prim Mini iron. I haven't got my iron down here with me. But they're nice hard cases to fit your Prim Mini irons in. Now, we don't have a massive amount of stock at the moment. Just looking for my iron. It must be here somewhere. I'm taking it anyway. Because I had a call from our suppliers this morning just saying we haven't got as many as you've ordered. The rest of the cases will be coming in a couple of weeks, but we do have them on the website right now. And again, it's a nice, I love it, isn't it? It's just perfect, isn't it? So to store your iron, and the little water bottle that it comes with as well can sit in the corner there. Where's my iron gone then? I had an iron here last time I was here. I'm sure I had an iron here. But anyway, we've just got a few of those. Don't know how much they are offhand, but if you have a look under new arrivals, those are on the website right now. And again, it's nice that they're hard as well. Yes, Kate, iron storage. I did take my iron to Seamless Sunday, Rita. It's probably still in the bag. I did write my name all over it again. Is there a link for search press, and what do I put in for the 30%? Carol, go to the Half Yard Club website and it should be on there. There should be a link there with your codes and everything that you need to put in. I know, Sarah, I didn't actually use it though. I didn't use the iron at Crate and Craft, so it must still be in the bag somewhere. Right, so that's that. Now then, I'm going to talk Christmas for a bit. Oh, I don't know about a hot iron, Erica. I wouldn't put a hot iron in it personally. There's even somewhere to put, you know, other bits. Because it just feels like a fleece. So maybe let your iron cool before you put it in there. YouTube hates me typing emojis on the keyboard. Apparently text is not going through. Only a smile. Oh, okay, Dorothy. Smiles are fine though. But that one went through. How does everyone store their printed patterns, says Amy Jones, looking for ideas. How do you store your printed patterns? Come and let me know. Oh, Sarah says the discount code is under the blog on the Half Yard Sewing Club website. So I hope that helps you there. So if you want your 30% discount, do that one. Laura has an app that stores pictures of your fabric and quantities, etc. and you can log your intended project. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, Laura. You and your app. Composition notebook is a sewing tool several years ago. Unfortunately, I haven't done much with it, says Sarah. Ziploc bags. Ziploc bags? Right. Christmas. So, we're coming to the end of an awful lot of Christmas fabrics. So some of these that I'm going to show you, there may only be half a metre or a metre left, but they're all about to come down because we're going to be getting some new Christmas fabrics and over the next couple of months, so we need to clear up space. So all of the fabrics I'm going to show you are discounted already, and remember, if you're a Half Yard Club member, you still get your 20% on top of that as well. So if you have a look, you probably need to put the fabric in by name. If you type in Christmas, a lot of them will come up. A lot of them are under the special offers. And Rita puts her printed PDFs in a plastic sheet projects and then in big binders. Printed patterns in a lever arch file, says Jane. Clear Ziploc bags, uses a Sharpie, says Peggy Sue. What's what called, Linda? The journal is just the Debbie Shaw journal. Leslie uses IKEA Ziploc bags, really cheap and come in many sizes. Thank you. Oh, see you next time, Linda. Thank you for joining us today. Hello from Kentucky. Oh, hi, Brenda in Kentucky. She's working. Right, Lynn's just got in, had the day with my granddaughter and great-granddaughter. Oh, how lovely, Lynn, what a lovely day. Right, okay, so I'll whiz through these really quickly. Mistletoe in green, again, all reduced prices before you get your 10% discount on the Half Yard Club, okay? So that'll mean you get extra discount on top of that when you use the code. So this one is mistletoe green, and this is probably all we've got left of that. This one, if you search, again, look under Christmas, but this is actually called, bear with me a second, Winter Moon. I love this one. This is one of my favourite ranges. This is the only piece we've got left. So there's only half a metre left. Need to be quick if you want to get hold of that one. So go to debbieshawsewing.com and either look under Christmas or Winter Moon, and it's the hare and owl. I adore this one, but we can't get any more of it. That's the last piece. So again, it's been discounted. So that's that. Got quite a few of these, so take note. Right. My rabbits. So again, under Christmas, or search under Debbie Shaw rabbits, and that's from my Christmas critters range. So we're down to the last few half meters of that one as well. And then this is poinsettia. This has got a little bit of metallic going on with it as well. Again, all of these are going to be taken down over the next few hours. So if you want any of them at a reduced price, search poinsettia or search Christmas and those should come up, right? So that's poinsettia. Again, we've got quite a bit of that, but it is going to be coming down later on. So if you want to get yourself a Christmas bargain, then you need to be ordering those quite quickly. This one is Santa Faces. This was really, really popular when we had it, but again, we're down to the last few meters of that one. All 100% cotton, and these are all 112 centimeters wide. Just snip that off there, that's fraying a little bit. How did I do that? Trying to keep it neat. So Santa Faces, that one. I'll go back through them again later. This is Merry Christmas on cream. So we've only got a few meters of that one left as well. Stash herb. Oh, sorry, talking to each other. Merry Christmas on cream. We also have Christmas stockings. This is a Lewis and Irene. This is the only one we've got. And again, it's reduced. So there's the 2 Christmas stocking panels. You need some lining for those. And then you've got the 12 days of Christmas, which could be baubles or decorations. They don't come with instructions. It's just a complete panel. But again, there's just one of those. So if you want that one on a sale price, be quick. Is Linda lynching? Lynching Linda. Okay, so that's... And that, you know the quality of Lewis and Irene, I don't need to explain that to you, do I? That's a really big panel as well. But again, all on sale, you need to be quick. This one, another big panel, is Santa Sacks. Again, they don't come with instructions. It's twice the size of that, so you've got a snowman on one side and Santa on the other. So you could make 2 sacks if you put plain fabric on the back, and then this goes across the top to put a drawstring through. But again, you could make that go a little bit further by using plain fabric with that as well. So we do have a few of those left. Merry Christmas on cream, is that a cake? Well, that sounds nice, doesn't it, Dorothy? But again, they will be taken down soon. So I don't think these are going to be lasting too much longer. So if you want to get ahead for Christmas, these are all things that we won't be able to get back again once they are gone. So that's Santa Sacks. This is an advent calendar. This one's called Modern Grey, I think. But we've only got a few of those left as well. So I hope you're making notes of the names of all of these, because I think they're going to go really quickly. So a reduced price, and you've got your Create and Craft discount on top of them as well. So even if you don't do anything with them till nearer Christmas, you've got yourself a bargain there. So that's that one. Then we have 12 Days of Christmas. This is a Lewis and Irene. So this isn't a panel, it's a piece of fabric. I think this is the only one we've got. So you can cut those out individually if you wanted to, or make gift bags with them. But it's, I say, it is fabric, not panel. So the numbers are all in. Are they in order? 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. No, they're not all in order. It's just a piece of fabric, but it is a little bit wider than normal. I think it's 60 centimeters. But again, reduced price. I can't remember all the prices off the top of my head, but you know. Bargains to be had in the Christmas department. So that's Lewis and Irene 12 Days. There's also a little bit of my gingerbread fabric. So this one is, oh, can't remember, ingredients and gingerbread houses and recipe. I think that's what they're called. I can't remember offhand. But there's only the 3 left. And again, there's only a few meters of each one of those left now as well. So if you want to get hold of those, those will definitely not be repeated. There may be one apron panel left as well. I need to double check on that one. I'm sure I saw an apron panel, but that will be the only one. So that might go on the website later on today if I can find the panel. I'm sure I've seen one. Oh, Linda won't be watching for the next couple of weeks. Going to be sailing around the north-south Lonian in Greece. Oh, you have a wonderful time, won't you? Have a wonderful time. I can't find Winter Moon using search. Is that the full name? Let me have a look. I thought it was. No, I don't want Amazon, thank you. I want my website, which is that one. And search winter. Hang on, I've got Strawberry Thief on there at the moment. Hold the line, caller. Moon. Not Strawberry Winter Moon, for goodness sake. Winter Moon. Search. Ooh, can't see it there. Hang on. Maybe it's gone. Definitely Winter Moon. It must have gone. I'll double check on that, Sarah, when I come off air. But maybe it's gone. Have to run and oh, bye Elsie then. See you again Saturday, hopefully. You're all off all over the place, aren't you? This one is another Advent, and I can never pronounce this one. Higi, Hija, Higi, Higi, Higi. I think we've only got one left of those. So I do need to double check on some of the stocks of those. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's the craft cotton one. And then we have the doors, Christmas doors. So just put doors advent calendar into the search box. I only got one of those left as well. So that comes with like the pockets that you cut out individually and then sew them onto the top bit. But that does have instructions actually on the panel as well. So that's that one. And finally, Christmas bunting. This is a huge panel. I think we've got 2 of those left. Maybe 3, can't remember. Huge panel of Christmas bunting. So again, if you want to get ahead of the game for Christmas this year, and I don't care that we're only in May, I think it's very frugal of anybody to start thinking that far ahead and get hold of yourself a bargain before the event. Because when the new stuff's in for Christmas, it won't be discounted, of course, because it'll be new stuff. What's happening on Saturday? Well, do you know, Peggy Sue, I was going to make a mug bag last week and I didn't have time to do it, and then I said, oh, I'll do a video for it, and I didn't have time to do that either. So I think we'll do a mug bag this Saturday. I don't know what fabric yet. Maybe with the Aztec canvas, because I really like that one. The Witch Behind Me. I'm glad you like that. That's Eek from my book. Nancy makes storage bags out of vinyl and bioscrap so I can see them. That is a good idea. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. I'm so excited about this journal. I know it's not out for a while yet, and we don't normally put things on pre-order that far in advance. But I thought, you know, you can order it from Search Press and you can order it from Amazon, so you may as well be able to order it from me as well. But I am so excited. Oh yes, we've still got some of those bumper Christmas packs left as well. Another £47, but there's so much in there, so much in there. Advent calendars and my panels and all kinds of stuff in there. So I've just put a link on Facebook. But yeah, with the journal, because it's not just a notebook. You know, there's so much information in there about so many different genres. It's quilting, it's dressmaking, it's bag making, it's homewares, and the translations of different, like the fabric weights and thread weights and needle sizes and things that you may not remember. I can never remember needle sizes and what they're for. I always have to look them up. But can you please give them a shout out? I love to sew and make crafts. Ream and Yourself Gaming. Ream and Yourself Gaming? Well, hello. Shout out to you. I'm new to this. Please introduce me. I just entered. Well, welcome along. What's your real name? It can't be Ream and Yourself Gaming. A mug bag. No, it's just a little pouch that you can keep. It's going to have elasticated sides and a flap that goes over the top, and you can fit a mug inside it, and then there'll be a pocket on the flap. I think. Oh no, I wasn't going to do that. It's got two sides that come up, and there'll be a hole in the handle, and then it'll be that shape with elastic at the sides to keep your mug in, and then a pocket on each side so you can keep tea bags in it, or whatever you like. Can you say hi to my daughter Ziva Steve? Hello Ziva Steve. Hello to you. Welcome along. Hi Joan, late as usual. Hello. Love you too, Reem. Love you too. Hello Ginny, she's late as well. That's right, we're nearly done now. But yeah, the journal, so excited about that. So I'm sorry it's such a long way away, but it is available on pre-order from other places. So I thought, well, why not? Don't forget that if you want it personally signing, I shall put some scribbling in it somewhere for you. Then put in the customer notes when you go through to checkout. Pop those to one side. I just want to show you again. I'm so excited about that. It's actually come around quite quickly. It normally takes a couple of years to put a book together, but we've done this one within a year. And there's been Carrie's been editing this one, and there's been so much going into the design of it, and you may have noticed, so this is only a proof, this isn't the book, this isn't how it's going to look when it's finished. It will have a square front to it, and it doesn't say half yard, I don't think. I think it says Debbie Shaw's on the final. So this is just what I get sent with lots of marks and questions about measurements and things like that, just to get them right. But this is actually my fabric. So that's my birds and bobbins fabric that I made for Create and Craft. Do you remember that? No, sorry, for Crafter's Companion. So it's got my initials on there as well, which is quite sweet. So they've been very good in allowing me to use the fabric for this. So you may have some of this fabric already. You may be seeing some other bits and bobs made out of this fabric at some point. And again, this is just so much information about different types of fabrics, what they are, what you use them for. And with each one of those, which needle do you use with each one of those fabrics? Do you want to hear a ditty? You might have heard these before. There are a few ditties in here. 8 days a week, because I thought I wanted to cheer you up. You know, if you're thinking, oh, I've lost my sojo, I don't know what to do. I flick through my journal and, I just don't know what to do. I've just put some things in there that are quite fun as well. So this is 8 days a week. If I could make it happen, if I could have my way, I'd unpick Tuesday and Wednesday and sew in an extra day. I'd call the day sew day, and if it was within my powers, I'd spend the day just sewing for those extra 24 hours. I'd make a bag, I'd make a quilt, I'd probably make a mess, I'd finish off my UFOs, and then I'd make a dress. I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't eat. You know where this is going. There's just no time for any of that when the day is filled with sewing. So when my day is finished and I've made so much stuff, I need to sew another day, because one day is not enough. So there's a few of those in there, and there's also pages, so it might not be in this, but washing instructions. Do you know what all of those mean? That's all in there. Your fabric, again, to put your notes and your swatches and your things. There's also an area on here where you can put pictures of things that make you happy. Because I was thinking, like with my journal, it's not just a notebook, it's a reference guide. But I put things in mine. I've got pictures of the dog. There will be pictures of the chickens. There are my sketches and little drawings. And if I hear something that makes me smile, I'll just write it down, or little poems and things like that. So I'd like you to not just see it as a reference and a diary, but as something to, like I say, when you're feeling a bit down, or you feel like you want a bit of company almost, then just have a look through and cheer yourself up and put pictures in there that you know are going to make you happy. And so, yeah, it's not just about sewing. It's a real feel-good kind of journal, I think. Linda, if you go to my blog on the Half Yard Sewing Club, if you're a Half Yard Sewing Club member, then you'll get your 30% discount from Search Press, but you do need to be a member. If you're not a Half Yard Club member, you can still get 20% discount by quoting the code capital D 105. So go to searchpress.com, order the book, and any book you like. That doesn't have to just be my books. There's any book that they have on their website. And when you go to checkout, this is UK only. It's DD105, and if you spend over £20, you get it postage free as well. June, if you're a Half Yard Club member, you will get a 30% discount. Use the code that's on the Half Yard Sewing Club website under blog. If you're not a Half Yard Club member, it's DD105, and that's for anybody, and that will be 20% discount on any book. Linda's a member. Yeah, go to the blog then. Go to the blog on Half Yard Sewing Club, and there should be the discount code there for you. Nancy's making an elasticized covers out of leftover terry to put on my bread. That's right. Ooh. What does everybody else make with terry fabric scraps? That's an interesting one, Nancy. Terry fabric scraps. Oh, Alana, you've missed me books. You've missed the flip. Have a look back. My Gnome book, showed you that earlier on. Peggy, say happy birthday. Oh, is it Linda's birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it is today. My real name is Reem. Oh, your real name is Reem. What an unusual name. And my brother's name is Yusuf. So we have a small channel, but thank you so much. I love you. Please read that. Oh, there you go. I've read it, Reem. Reem and Yusuf. Hello, welcome along. Linda's just finished gnomes. Well, thank you, Laura. It was the Sarah, it was the one that says Highland Lilac, I think we called it, the extra wide one for the lining in that one. Hello, Princess Morningstar. Right, so that I've shown you everything. Do you want a reminder of anything? Let me just show you the bag again. This is actually, oops. I think it's the first time we've launched something like this on the website without going through Create and Craft first. Oh yes. So this is the bag that's in the instructions. This is using the extra wide Lynette Anderson backing fabric with taupe extra wide, but actually the blue goes really well with it as well. And this one was the Aztec in, I think that's called Greys. Hello, Stella. Do you want to watch the start later? First time, hello. Replacement steam mop heads. That's a good idea, Veronica. Did you hear that, Nancy? Replacement steam mop heads. That's a really good idea. What's the canvas bag like that? Yep, that's that one. I think we're up to date there. So if you wanted to go for the kit again, if you just joined us, you weren't watching earlier, it's handles, instructions and pattern. You will need to use your own fabric with it, but keep the price down, and maybe you don't like the fabric that I've used, you can use any fabric that you like. So it's quilted, it fastens with a magnetic snap. I originally didn't design it to use with a strap, but I knew you were going to ask for one, so I've done that anyway. So there is a strap that goes on there. The hardware we've sold out of on the website, but we will be getting some more back in on Friday afternoon. And you will need your fabric. I've used H640 with this one, 2 buttons to cover, and Gutermann HT2 glue I've used on this, and a magnetic snap on the inside. So there, that's that one. Reem means gazelle in Arabic, does it? How wonderful. Sat will have to catch up for helping out in the kitchen. Okay, Celia. Sue's going to catch up later. Stella's just run that. I've read you, Stella. Hello, Stella. Have I read you? Did I read that one? Sorry if I'm repeating myself. Right, so, okay, so that was that. So, again, go grab yourself a bargain with the Christmas fabrics, because they're all going to be disappearing very shortly. If you type in Christmas, most of these will come up. A lot of them are on special offers. Some of them were down to the last piece, and I would imagine a lot of those are going to be gone by now anyway. So do, if you're watching now, or if you're watching on repeat later on, then get yourself a bargain there. They're all on offer. Sorry, Laura's just said, will the 1 inch webbing fit? They're a bit smaller than 1 inch, these ones. They're 20 centimetres. Let's see if I've got a piece of webbing here. It might buckle a little bit. Oh, I don't have a piece of webbing that's not stuck down to a card, so I can't thread it through. but it's a little bit shorter. I tell you what I have got is a zip which will be 1 inch wide. So if you thread that through, it'll just wrap around a little bit. So it'll fit, but the loop is slightly smaller than your 1 inches. So I think it'll look okay. I think it'll be fine. These are 20mm D-rings as well, Laura. Let me just feed that one through. So again, it's just going to curl up the sides a little bit. Not the end of the world. I'll see if we can get some. I don't know if we can get any half-inch ones. Inch ones. I'll have a look. Did I say centimetres? 20mm or 20 centimetres would be a big handle, wouldn't it? Or a big D-ring. But yeah, they're just very slightly smaller than the 1 inch of the clasps. Let me just see if I've got a piece of webbing lying around somewhere. I may have something somewhere. Probably haven't, after saying that. No, I've normally got a few bits and bobs lying around, but not webbing this time, I'm afraid. But yeah, it'll curl up the sides a little bit anyway. So that explains. Oh, Ginny's off to Portugal on Saturday morning. Oh, how lovely! Chris loves Seamless Sunday. Went for a trip on a steam train. Oh, how lovely! I did read your email and show you Coronation Cone. No, my dad was, my granddad was a steam engine driver. I don't know if I've told you that before, probably have. And we bought him so I've got a chicken coming through the door, a day on the driver's plate of a steam engine for his 60th, I think, or something like that. And he said after all those years of his dad being a steam engine driver, he'd never actually been on the footplate of a train, so it's absolutely amazing. But years ago, in maybe 1979, 1980, something like that, I helped to restore a steam engine at Loughborough, and I can remember it was the 92212. And I've got pictures of me somewhere with my overalls and a cap on, literally sanding down the outside of this steam engine. So I don't know whether it's still going or not. I could Google it and find out, couldn't I? Yeah, well, that's taking me back a bit, Chris. Just ordered my bag handles. They're back in stock, says Lynn. The books and the dates are on the website, the official dates, but I think they're going to come in early. So the Gnome should be in by the end of August, but I've already got a show at the beginning of August on Create and Craft to launch it, so I know they're going to come in early. I think the expected date is actually the 27th of July, but they're shipped, so you know there might be delays, but I think it's 27th of July, so we'll try and get them earlier. And with the journal, the official date is I think the 30th of September, but I have got dates on Create and Craft mid-August time, so I'm hoping it's going to be in before then. So sorry for the delay, but they do tend to put these things on pre-order like years before they actually come out. So if we do get them in any sooner, then we'll get them to you sooner as well. Hello Anita in Norway, lovely day, bit of a rain, a dog is 10. Oh, Anita's dog's happy birthday to you, dog 10 years old today. Hello Mercedes, buenos dias. I don't know what that means, Mercedes, but thank you. See you Saturday, Caroline. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you Saturday. Hopefully we'll make a mug bag. If I can get myself organised before then, we should do something like that. And let's just do a little bit of homework over here. Grandfather worked in the railway and 2 uncles. Oh, one in the signal box and the other one was a shunter. See, my granddad was a driver, and he used to drive the Buxton to Manchester Express, and their house in Buxton, the back garden was on quite a steep hill, and then there was the fence, and then you could look down to the bottom of the valley, and that's where the railway line was. And I can remember going to visit them and standing at the bottom of the garden and waving to my granddad as he went past, and he'd kind of pull the whistle as he went by. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you, Janet. Bye, Peggy Sue. We'll see you again Saturday. See you Saturday, Karen. So yeah, get yourself a bargain with the Christmas fabrics, and we might have some new things for you on Saturday as well. So it's been nice catch up, hasn't it? I hope you've enjoyed it too. I shall see you again soon. You take care. See you again Saturday. Bye bye.